Just say you wanted to hook up with your brother and move on. Gross. Hey guys, it's Sharon. Welcome to my last video of 2020. What a freaking year. Can we just talk about that? I mean, I don't expect 2021 to just magically get better because it's just not gonna happen. But you know, I would like to pretend that it is going to happen, even though deep down I know I can't be that naive. Like Miss Rona is just not gonna disappear at the strike of midnight. But I freaking wish she will, like Cinderella's pumpkin carriage, but whatever. This year may have sucked, but I'm pretty proud of this year, okay? We have pumped out content twice a week. I think I only missed maybe one video this year, and I'm proud. And I'm very proud of you. The fam has been growing. The fam is loving. The fam is great. I love that for us. Anyways, much like last year, which I did make this video, I'm gonna be revealing your New Year's Eve embarrassing stories because, you know, it is only right for this day in specific because it is New Year's Eve. Tomorrow's gonna be a whole new freaking year. Wow, crazy. I know. So anyways, I asked you guys to tell me your most mortifying New Year's Eve stories, and now I'm going to read them to the whole entire internet that is watching this video. So go grab your little fireworks, your champagne, your apple cider if you're not of legal drinking age, and let's get into this, and let's hope you guys don't repeat these same mistakes or have these stories happen to you for this New Year's, but we gonna find out next year when I do this again. Going into 2020, my boyfriend thought it would be a good idea to do it because, you know, people would say if you kiss someone going into the New Year's, you've been kissing them for a decade. My boyfriend decided to take it up to a next level so that we would be doing it for a decade. So right as we started, his whole family walked in on us. His 3 other sisters, his mom and dad, and his other brother saw us butt naked. We thought they weren't home, and we were wrong. The idea was cute, but then this person's whole family walks in. So I feel like the easiest lesson learned here is not to not do it. Also, if you're gonna do it, use protection. But the lesson here is lock your doors. Don't do it in like a living room, like a dining room where just anyone could walk in if it's not your own house. Go to the bedroom. Lock that door. Could have avoided this completely, but now you know for the next decade. So for 2030, now you know what to do. I was at a party and went home with a dad, and my best friend went home with the son. So we woke up in the same house the next morning and left together. LOL. Oh, that is weird. I feel like my friends and I would always joke about like finding like these twin brothers that we could date, and it would just be great because it would be like sisters-in-law, but a whole dad and a son. It sounds like a different dynamic and a different extreme that I don't think I could ever do, but hey, kudos to you guys. I mean, if that's what you're into, so be it. I just hope it was legal, you know? Everyone is over the age of 18 here, but holy crap. Could you imagine your best friend is also your mother-in-law and your best friend is your daughter-in-law? You knew you, sis. It was a few minutes before the new year and I was at a party with my friends and my crush. The time came for the new year to start, and as I looked around for someone to kiss, I saw my crush full on making out with my best friend. Of all people, it had to be the best friend. Way to start the freaking year. But my question's here, like the things that matter. Does the best friend know that the other best friend had a crush on this kid? Also, does the best friend have a crush on this kid too? If you're both crushing, I guess it's fair game at that point, right? Because I feel like if you have the same crush as your best friend, it's either fair game or none of you go after him. You know, I feel like that's girl code. Did they know? And if they knew, then they're a snake. You know what? At least you started the new year off knowing that you got some snakes in the grass and you gotta cut them out. It is what it is, you know? On New Year's Eve, my brother and I made out because it was pitch black outside. He thought I was his girlfriend and I thought he was my boyfriend. Absolutely not. I feel like it could never be too dark. I also feel like you would know the outline, the shape of your brother. Is that just me? Like, I don't know. I feel like I would be able to tell my brother in pitch blackness. So I don't necessarily believe this completely. It just sounds like a stretch. Maybe that's just me. Y'all tell me what you think. I just think this is disgusting in general. My friends all had a New Year's party, and when we're counting down, I'm about to kiss my crush because I wanted to ask him to be my boyfriend, and then he held up his hand to my lips and said, "Sorry, I'm gay," and kissed my guy best friend. Well, that's a way to find out your crush isn't into you. You know, I feel like though, you can't really be that upset about it, and it's not something to take personal because it's just, yeah, he's not into you, but not because you're you, but because he plays for the other team. Sorry sis, you took the L, but hey, the L was worth it for the other two, so just gotta think about it that way. Happy New Year. The start of 2020, yelling Happy New Year's just for this. You're telling me, sis. We really thought 2020 was gonna be that shit. The roaring 20s. The only thing we got out of the roaring 20s was the pandemic, and I'm not having fun anymore. There was this Joey at the party I was at, and he had a crush on me, but he was infamous for being a jerk. He tried to kiss me at midnight, and I leaned like I was gonna kiss back, but instead I spit into his mouth. He never talked to me again. Here's my thing. Sure, someone can be a Joey, and sure, someone can be a jerk. But what if they were really actually into this person and this person just flat out wrote them out and then spit in their mouth? That is so disrespectful. Let someone spit in my mouth. You're about to catch this hand, and then I'm gonna spit on you. How about them apples? We're jumping to conclusions here. We're spitting on people, spitting in people here. No, that's just wrong. If I started my new year with someone spitting in my mouth, someone better call the cops real quick. I kissed my brother and we were so drunk we hooked up. Absolutely no. This is not an excuse, okay? People who say, oh, I'm a completely different person when I'm drunk. No, you're not. I don't think it is possible to actually get drunk enough to turn into a different person. I think you were drunk enough to show your true colors. So sis, in reality, they wanted to hook up. This brother and sister wanted to hook up, and you can't change my mind. You don't just get obliterated and all of a sudden you can't remember family ties and who your brother is. Just say you wanted to hook up with your brother and move on. Gross. I was with my best friend and my boyfriend. When midnight came, my boyfriend kissed my best friend and they're engaged now. So you're telling me homeboy just flat out kissed someone else right in front of my face at New Year's Eve at a party where we're together, we're supposed to kiss. And not just someone else. This someone else is my best friend. It's like people are asking for violence. Are you kidding me? Like, I feel like this could have been avoided by homeboy just being like, hey, I don't want to be together anymore. I'm gonna go. Bye. You know, and then kiss my best friend. Don't kiss my best friend while we're still together. And then don't go ahead and get engaged. Don't invite me to that wedding. I'm not coming. That's it. I went to kiss my crush at the stroke of midnight. However, I accidentally kissed my cousin. He kissed me back and told me that he had a crush on me too. My real crush hasn't spoken to me since, and my cousin still thinks I like him. Again, how do you accidentally kiss someone? And this person didn't say they were drunk, so they were pretty sober. How does that happen? Like, you don't close your eyes when you're not kissing someone. You know, you close your eyes when you kiss someone, like when they're there, you know, you look at the person, you've locked eyes on the person, and then you close your eyes and kiss. I'm sorry, I just don't believe you can accidentally kiss someone like this, especially someone that's related to you. And then this cousin's in love with you. Yeah, this cousin got some problems too. So, I mean, New Year's Eve, I was standing in line at church with my best friend and there was a guy behind me and I started talking about how attractive he is to my friend. A lady standing in front of me gave me a weird look, but I continued speaking about him in more details. I started talking about how hot he is, how I want to ... And at that moment, the lady in front of me turned back and walked to that guy and that guy said, hey mom, do you need something? The lady had heard our entire conversation, held his hand and walked away, looking at me with disgust. You know what it is, talking about like this boy in great detail and his mom is standing right in front of you. You just know mom is not gonna like you if you guys ever start dating. Okay, right off the bat. But the fact that this was being done at church, homegirl is really at church saying, I just want to do all these unholy things to him at church. Girl, there is a time and there is a place and church ain't it for that. It was the countdown and I saw two people about to kiss, so I thought it was a great idea to stick my hand in between their lips and they kissed my hand. Long story short, they were pissed. I would be infuriated. Like, let someone do this to me. Like, I just want you guys to think, okay, well, what if this couple, it was their first New Year's Eve together, or this girl was crushing on this boy for the longest time and he was just about to kiss her for the first time and this person just went and cock blocked. I guess not cock blocked, lip blocked. Oh, honey. Now I gotta wait a whole year to do this again? Just don't do that to people. You know, any other time, just not on New Year's. On New Year's Eve, I got so drunk that I threw up while kissing my boyfriend. That sounds really disgusting, and if someone threw up on me while kissing, I might just throw back on them again. But also, can we just acknowledge the fact that homegirl was drunk enough to be thrown up, but guess who she was still kissing? Her boyfriend, not her brother. So let's think about that. Proud of you. My friends and I decided to meet before the Eve party, and we had all decided on wearing something that covers the whole body because it would be really cold. So I wore full sleeves, a knee-length jacket, and basically everything that covers my body top to bottom. But then I realized they all had changed the plan and no one told me. More like they forgot. So everybody wore skirts and mini dresses, and there I was in the corner like grandma. I can only picture how crappy this must have felt, where all your friends look hot and then you're over there looking like a freaking cozy grandma potato, which, you know what? I understand, but also just understand that you were warm, sis. You were warm, you were cozy, and you were comfortable, and that is what matters. And a real man would appreciate that. You know, he'd be like, look at that girl. She's so warm and cozy. I want to go cuddle her and be warm and cozy. That's my logic. You're welcome. Every year we exchange cards on New Year. Last year, mom gave me a card inside of which was written, spread your wings this year, not your legs. And all my relatives were in that room. Mom, are you slut shaming me? You don't want me to spread my legs? Don't worry, mom. I won't be living under this roof anymore. I'm gonna go spread my legs somewhere else. Bye. I just think it is so messed up to slut shame people in general, and then to slut shame your daughter. Mom, it's not my fault that like I look this good and I take advantage of it. Okay. Me and my best friend went to a New Year's party with our boyfriends. About half an hour before midnight, our boyfriends disappeared and we had no idea where they went. Just as the clock struck midnight, we saw them making out in the corner of the room. Me and my friend went over to them and poured our drinks all over their heads. Can you just imagine, like, you and your best friend finally find the perfect boyfriends ever, you're going on all these double dates, you're just loving hanging out together, and the whole time your boyfriends are feeling the exact same way, except they love going on these double dates because they're actually really into each other and they're actually dating behind everyone else's back. Okay, what a way to find out. I mean, also I feel like I can't be mad because, like, they're not into the girls, you know, like, they're into each other, and like, that's really sweet, and now they can live out their truth. But damn, y'all could have said it in a nicer way or done it in a nicer way, you know, not on New Year's. Well, they really said New Year, new me. So my family was having a party since my dad's birthday is on New Year's Eve. I brought my boyfriend, and my cousin was jealous of my boyfriend. So when I went to get something to drink, my cousin turned me around and kissed me. Let me find out a family member is jealous of me dating someone that is not a family member. Yeah, in conclusion, this cousin needs help. This man's got it twisted. We were watching the countdown and suddenly I feel something leaking. I look down and there's blood everywhere as the clock strikes 12. Congratulations, Happy New Year. You are now a woman. What a great way to get your period though. Like, such an iconic moment. It is literally a new year and literally a new woman. Sucks, but doesn't Mother Nature always? I kissed my best friend's boyfriend at midnight because I was drunk. Someone took a pic and showed it to my best friend, who then admitted she had sex with my brother. What a great night. Once again, if you were drunk enough to go kiss your best friend's boyfriend, then that's showing your true colors, okay? That's something homegirl had been wanting to do anyways. I thoroughly do not believe people just turn into someone else when drunk. I feel like people just use it as an excuse, like a little, like, a way to hide, but whatever. I'm still curious to know your thoughts on it. But you know, I feel like this kind of evened out. It's kind of like PEMDAS, like it cancels each other out, that little math thing that I remember because it's one of the few things I remember about math because I hate math. Okay, I kissed your boyfriend and you slept with my brother. We're even now. Cool. New year, fresh start. Got it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give us a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below. If you have your own embarrassing New Year's Eve stories that I did not expose, go ahead and leave those as well. And if you happen to get an embarrassing story after this New Year's Eve, come back and also let me know. Shout out of the day goes to Anita on Instagram. Thank you so much. If you would like to be shout out of the day, just follow me on my Instagram and stay active. And of course, like I mentioned, I do make so many videos like this. I have them on my channel. They're in a playlist. It's just a bunch of secrets, stories, all that good stuff. I do enjoy spilling your tea, and there will be a lot more tea spilling in 2021. So once again, I also do just want to say I'm so proud of us. We've made it this far. We survived 2020. We can now survive 2021. Thank you guys for sticking around with me this whole year as well. I really do love you and appreciate you, and I'm very excited for a new year and some new videos. Lots of new content, but all that being said, I'll see you guys next time or next year. Bye.